This week we have a full moon in the emotional sign of Cancer, and we have the sun moving into the intellectual sign of Aquarius. All of this, an empowered moment and more in my new intuitive energy forecast for the week of Monday, January 13th through Sunday, January 19th, 2025. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, this is Colleen Lemma, starseed astrologer and spiritual messenger from Sacred Soul Empowerment. For this week's intuitive energy forecast, we're going to be using the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. That will be the main message for everyone. Your special message card this week, depending on your stone of choice, is going to be coming from the Divine Masters Oracle deck by Kyle Gray. So before we get into the stones of choice or the astrology for the week, let's go ahead, close our eyes, settle in, and do an empowered moment. Take a deep breath here and close your eyes. And as you exhale, relax your body and clear your mind of all thoughts. Releasing and letting go of everything that's been going on during the last few days, weeks, even months. And just settle into the here and now. Be present in this present moment. Just focus on your breathing as you breathe in and you breathe out. Allowing your body and mind to become still and at peace. Breathing in and exhaling out. We have a full moon in Cancer this week, and full moons bring about healing and an expansion of emotional energy. Cancer is the sign that is ruled by the moon and rules our emotional body. So we can expect an expansion into our emotions and emotional body for the purpose of healing, releasing, and letting go. For the purpose of resolution of the past. So with those intentions in mind, take in a deep breath, breathing in those intentions of healing and resolution of the past. And as you exhale, holding the intention that you are allowing what you no longer need to fall away, that you are allowing that healing to take place in the emotional body, that you are allowing the memories of the past, especially those regarding home and family matters or subconscious patterns that you learned from the home and family of origin or even your ancestry. The intention that you are releasing and transmuting those emotional energies, sending them to the highest vibration of light. And with one last deep healing, cleansing, and clarifying breath, you can open your eyes and return to this time and place and space. So let's get ready to look at our stones of choice for that special message card a little bit later. So the first stone of choice is lapis lazuli. And this lapis lazuli, it's a cabochon, meaning it has a flat back to it. And it's wrapped in gold wire. This has been Reiki charged with the vibration of master number 11, number of psychic vision, clairvoyance, clairaudience, and the energy of the light worker. The qualities of Neptune are infused into this, the planet of spirituality and connection to past lives. The element of water, which rules intuition, clairsentience, and fluidity. And this one also has infused into it the energy of Major Arcana 2, the Priestess, which is about mystery, magic, and the guardian of the secret teachings. It also has Archangel Raziel infused into it, the Archangel of divine magic and alchemy. Okay, and then stone number 2 is this beautiful Aqua Aura pendant. The Aqua Aura, it's wrapped in silver wire, and it's Reiki charged with the vibration of Master number 22, the number of spiritual power on all planes and the energy of the Master Builder. This one has infused into it the energies of Uranus, the planet of higher dimensional energies in connection to the God mind. The opening and balancing of the throat chakra, ear chakras, and crown chakras for speaking one's truth, increased clairaudience, and receiving higher information and messages from the angelic realm. And we have Archangel Michael's energy infused into this, the Archangel of protection against psychic attack and energy drain, as well as the Archangel that leads us to the next step of our highest and most important destiny path. And then pendant number 3, or stone number 3 here. By the way, you can find all of these special intention pendants and more on my website. This one is Larimar. This is a lighter blue Larimar. That usually comes in a light blue or turquoisey blue color, but there's variations of the depth, I guess, of the turquoise blue color. This one's a pretty light and airy kind of color here. It's wrapped in silver wire and infused with the qualities, or Reiki'd with the qualities, of Master number 33, number of Christ consciousness and increased psychic and healing abilities. The energy also of the sign of Pisces, the sign of universal healing and dissolving blockages from this and previous lifetimes. The energies of the element water for fluidity, creativity, and intuition. And Archangel Raziel's energy again is infused into this one, the Archangel of alchemy and magic. Also, the energies of the divine feminine power of the Priestess is infused into this. So again, our stones of choice for this week are the lapis lazuli, the Aqua Aura, and the Larimar. So let's go ahead and talk about the astrology for the week. Every single day this week we have something going on. And we start the week on Monday the 13th with the full moon in Cancer. So full moons are about completion, releasing, healing. It's an expanded emotional energy when we have a full moon. And this one is in its home sign of Cancer. So Luna is in her home sign of Cancer, which does rule the emotional body. It does rule our emotions. It rules home and family, nurturing and caretaking, empathy or empathic abilities, as well as our intuitive abilities. And on this day of the full moon, we also have the sun in Capricorn making a positive connection to Uranus, the Great Awakener, in Taurus. So the sun is how we're shining our light, how we're currently shining our light. And right now it's through the goal-oriented and ambitious sign of Capricorn, which relates to our career path, life path, and destiny path. And with this positive connection to Uranus, the Great Awakener, Uranus can bring change, freedom, liberation, redirection, and kind of surprises, things that we weren't expecting. And it is, again, this positive connection between the two of those. And this is on the day of the full moon. So I find this interesting because with the sun in Capricorn, which is an earth sign, a manifestation sign, it assists with the manifestation process, but yet we're having this full moon in emotional, intuitive Cancer. So I want to say, feel the feelings of what it is that you desire to feel like in this year of 2025, or even if you want to shorten that time span and say, how do I want to feel this month of January 2025? And allow the Capricorn sun to shine its light with that connection to Uranus in a positive way to awaken these manifestation capabilities. On Tuesday, the 14th of January, we have Venus, the planet of love and relationships, money and finances, as well as our sense of values and how we value ourselves, in a challenging connection to Jupiter. And Jupiter is the planet of abundance and prosperity, but Jupiter also rules expansion, making things bigger. It can be about exaggeration. It can be about judgment. It can be about our belief systems. And in Gemini, it's a little bit all over the place. And it's been in Gemini since the spring of 2024. So our belief systems, our perspectives, our perceptions have been a little bit all over the place, vacillating all over the place. And Venus herself right now is in a changeable, kind of mutable, all over the place sign of Pisces. So they're both in this changeable atmosphere of energy here. And with Venus ruling relationship in this challenging connection with Jupiter, we might be struggling right now about what we believe about different types of relationships in our lives, or we might be struggling or challenged in our belief systems or perceptions or perspectives about what we want in relationship. And similarly in money matters and finances, we might feel a little confused. That's a good word for Pisces, where Venus is, confused or deluded or, again, a little bit all over the place, vacillating a little bit about where we should put our resources or spend our money, or how that money's coming in, or maybe the lack of the money coming in and what we're perceiving with that. But again, Jupiter is all about our belief system. So if we can somehow shift that challenging energy from a glass half empty to a glass half full, that would be the best thing to do, again, especially since we're starting out this new year and we want to start out on a positive note. On Wednesday the 15th, we're back to the Sun in Capricorn. The Sun is our self-expression. Right now it's expressing through the Capricorn goals and work and ambitions and our aims for this year. For this month even, and it's opposing Mars, the planet of energy, action, and forward movement, which very recently retrograded back into water sign Cancer. And that's a place that Mars isn't necessarily the happiest, because Mars is a fiery planet, and now it's retrograded back into a water sign, and an emotional water sign at that. So it's kind of churning up all these emotions and the past and our memories, because that's what Cancer rules. Maybe it's putting its energy towards home and family matters, or we are revisiting home and family matters because Mars already spent some time in Mars already spent time in Cancer last year, and now it's retrograding back into Cancer. So I feel like with this opposition, we've got Capricorn where the Sun is, life purpose, life path, destiny path, career, versus home, family, living situation, emotions, and there's a little bit of a tug of war maybe going on here. On Thursday, the 16th, we have Mercury, the planet that rules the mental realm, thoughts, ideas, perceptions, communications, in practical, grounded Capricorn, but it's in a difficult inconjunct to Jupiter. Now we're back to Jupiter in Gemini. And again, Jupiter rules our kind of higher mind belief systems, higher perspectives, higher perceptions, whereas Mercury rules more of the ego mind, the logic, the practicality, the solution-oriented way of thinking. So we're trying to adjust kind of thinking from an earthly perspective, which is Mercury in Capricorn. And we're trying to adjust that with thinking on a bigger level, thinking from a more expanded perspective, a spiritual perspective, which is more Jupiter's way of thinking. All right. And then on Friday the 17th, we have the Sun in Capricorn again. So we're back to our goals and our ambitions and what we're working towards. And the Sun is shining its light through that energy. And this is in a positive sextile on Friday to Neptune, the planet that rules the spiritual realm, in dreamy, creative, artistic Pisces. And I really like this one because with a sextile, it's an aspect of opportunity, However, with an aspect of opportunity, the sextile, you need to take some sort of action to make the most out of it. And here we have the sun in Capricorn, where we're focused on our goals and what do we want to accomplish and what's on our list for the year of 2025, or even on our list for the month of January 2025. And it's coupled with this opportunity energy of creative flow and surrender and faith and trust and imagination, which is Neptune and Pisces. So if we can combine those energies, I feel like there can be some magical manifestation that comes about, whether it's on that day or whether it's in the weeks to come. Use that energy on Friday with the sun sextile Neptune. Maybe that's the day you do your vision board, or relook at or update your vision board, or make your list of what it is that you want to manifest in this year, or do a meditation, a visualization to start the manifestation process of your goals. On Saturday, the 18th, we're back to Venus, planet of love, relationships, money, finances, in the sign of Pisces. And she's connecting with Saturn in Pisces. Now, Saturn rules limitation, restriction. It's the ruler of karmic lessons and karmic challenges. The positive side of Saturn is manifestation and is responsibility and being our own authority. And because this is a conjunction where both of these planets are at the same degree in the same sign, it could go either way. This could be bringing up some past karmic lessons regarding relationship or regarding money and finances and our personal resources, or it can assist with the beginning of the manifestation process based on our faith and trust, which is a Pisces kind of energy, and that's where Venus is. So if we have faith and trust that everything is unfolding in divine timing and exactly as it should be, then that manifestation or bringing something into form can start to happen. So it's kind of a toss-up as to how that's going to play out. And that goes back to that earlier connection that Venus had on Tuesday with Jupiter, right? Glass half full versus glass half empty. We want to make sure we have our mind and our perceptions and how we're perceiving things and thinking about things in a more optimistic, positive place, so that we can begin a positive manifestation process of what it is that we want to bring into form in those areas of our lives. On Sunday, the 19th, we're back to Mercury, the planet that rules the mental realm in Capricorn. And now Mercury in Capricorn is making that positive sextile connection to Saturn in Pisces and to Venus in Pisces. So again, there's opportunities here, but with Mercury, the opportunity is more about all different forms of communication and thought. So thinking that leads to the manifestation of something beautiful, communication that leads to the production of your goals and ambitions. So I want to say network, send that email, send that text message, follow up on old messages to bring about these opportunities, maybe even make the phone call and just kind of bypass the whole email and text thing and just make the phone call. But this is going to bring about the opportunity for, again, the beginning of the manifestation of the dream, if you will. And then lastly, on Sunday the 19th, we've got the sun, which has been in Capricorn all week, and it's now moving into Aquarius until February 18th. So now the sun, as of Sunday the 19th of January, will be shining its light through the lens of Aquarius, which is about freedom and independence and liberation and individuality and beating to the beat of your own drum and groups of like-minded people coming together with a common ideal or goal. And it's about the future of the collective. And again, that energy, that lens is going to be shining through Aquarius until February 18th. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take a look at what our angels and guides have to say for this week from the Light Seers Tarot. So the first card is the Ten of Pentacles, which is actually a pretty awesome card, right? It's the last of the minor arcana, the number 10. The number 1 of the 10 is about new beginnings. The 0 in numerology rules divine protection and guidance. So we've got new beginnings with divine protection and guidance in the suit of Pentacles, which is the tangible aspects of our life, the material aspects of our life. So it can deal with home and family, like you see kind of this home and family theme. It can deal with money and finances. We've got, the Pentacles here. And we've got, this woman is holding a couple of pentacles, which can relate to our resources, which includes money and finances, but goes beyond money and finances. Our resources can be our talents, our gifts, other people's talents and gifts that can help us to accomplish our goals. This can be about our job, our career. And this is kind of bringing something into a state of fulfillment or expanding the energy into the most beneficial place that it can go with this 10 of Pentacles. So career, life purpose, money, finances, home, family. You can see that this, this energy here with the people smiling and the girl that's kind of dancing or having fun. We've got it all here. Or this is, I feel like, at least what our goals are, right? It's the Capricorn, where the sun is in Capricorn, Mercury's in Capricorn. It's about the goals that we have for this year, or even again, the goals that we have for this month. What do we want to accomplish? And I feel like we can accomplish big things, especially with those positive sextiles that we've got going on this week, where it brings in those opportunities, but we have to take an action, some sort of action. We can't just sit still and idle and expect the opportunity to present itself. We have to take some sort of action to create the opportunity, to present something to us, to present the blessing to us. We've got a bunch of lanterns up here, right? In this particular rendition of the 10 of Pentacles. So the lanterns are kind of like shining its light upon the pentacle here, upon the manifestation of what it is that you want to create and manifest in your life. We've got a string of lanterns. And so this to me is working with other people. It's like you're one of the lanterns, you're shining your light on your goals, but I feel like if we connect with and network with other people who also are shining their light, again, this is kind of like the collective. It's like my resources, your resources. How can we combine our resources so that everybody has a win-win, so that everybody is creating and manifesting something that's going to be helpful to them, something that they desire to manifest. Okay, so this is a really good card to start out. We've got the children kind of dancing and playing in the background too. So it's got this kind of lighthearted, it kind of reminds me too, I just heard make work fun, right? If you have work or your career or you're working on a project or whatever, make it fun. If you're all serious and it's not fun, then it's not going to have that energy of manifestation attached to it. So make whatever it is that you're working on or working towards fun and light, or take some time to have fun in between working on the goal so that you can keep your vibration uplifted. All right, let's look at the second card here. And the second card is a major arcana. It's a very positive one. It's major arcana 10, the Wheel of Fortune. And that's interesting because this one was the 10 of Pentacles. This one is major arcana 10, the Wheel of Fortune. So again, we have new beginnings. That is divinely protected and guided by spirit with that 0. And the Wheel of Fortune is about some sort of fated change. Usually it's a positive change. I don't use reversed in my tarot. Sometimes I think maybe I will start doing that, but as of yet I have not. So my Wheel of Fortune is upright, which is always pretending a positive shift in the wheel, a positive karmic change for the better. And this one actually has many wheels. So I feel like there's layers involved here, almost like we're going to have an opening and then, it might kind of settle and even out, and then another opening, and then it'll level and balance out. And so we've got 4 of these, right? So it feels like maybe there's 4 times either this month or 4 times this year where there's going to be an opening, a fated positive change in the wheel in your circumstances and situations. This is almost like, again, the new beginning with Spirit's help, with the guidance of the universe. We've got this particular card having a woman standing on one foot, very balanced. And so this is saying you have to remain balanced throughout this year. Remain grounded too. She's very much grounded and balanced on the top wheel within this Wheel of Fortune card. And this is a 9 universal year. And in a 9 universal year, sometimes we're not very grounded and we're not very focused and we're just kind of floating through life and going with the flow. So I feel like we need to take a little bit of extra effort and time to make sure that we're grounding ourselves, centering ourselves, and balancing ourselves, whether that's through meditation, a walk in nature, a healing bath, getting together with friends, having some fun, like the previous card said. She's got some dice around her neck, so it's like, take a chance, right? The Wheel of Fortune and these new shifts that are coming about, the shifts of new opportunities, new potential. She's wearing a pair of die around her neck, dice, right? Or I think a pair is called die. So it's like a roll of the dice, right? Take a risk, take a chance, make something happen. Maybe step outside your comfort zone with this. And the staying balanced might be because you are stepping outside of your comfort zone, that you have to stay centered and balanced because it's maybe a little bit unfamiliar or unknown. But I feel like there's, again, these waves with the 4 wheels here, waves of opportunities that are coming into your life for you through circumstances, situations, new meetings of people, and whatever it is that you're focused on creating or manifesting in your life. So this is a pretty good reading so far. Let's look at the last card. The last card is the 3 of Wands, which again is another very positive card. This is like the 3 of fire. In the traditional tarot, it's often called the 3 of Wands, obviously too. But we can see the 3 fiery, creative, passionate wands of fire, which is spirit, right? Fire is spirit, and it's imaginative, and it's inspirational, and it's creative energy. It's inspired by the aha moment, the revelations that we're having. And we've got this person, looks like with a surfboard here. I don't know why it's a surfboard because this is not a water card, but they have, they're waiting for the wave. They're waiting for the right wave to come in, right? Then the first shift that's coming in, and they're going to ride that wave of creation, of spiritual energy, of imagination. This is like expanding into the vision. The number 3 is about expansion and communication and envisioning and using your thoughts, your creative mind, through speaking, teaching, writing, all forms of communication. So you're expanding into the vision. You're expanding into creative energies or creation energies. And here, this person is kind of sending out their vision, his or her vision, right? So maybe the vision is to create water and the wave so they can take their surfboard and go and ride the wave. But either way, whatever it is that you are wanting to envision and create, you have to take the time to envision it first, right? Again, this goes back to doing the meditation or writing out your list or doing the vision board, and then allowing things to kind of expand, allowing that creative energy to flow. And this kind of has a sense of future to it, right? The 3 of Wands is like, okay, I set my vision, I set my intention, I imagined in meditation what I want to create, and now you're revisiting that vision every so often, but you're not attached to it, because if you attach yourself too much to it, then it kind of blocks the manifestation of it. But this is kind of just then waiting for the opportunity to come in, waiting for the expansion, waiting for that wave to come in that you can ride that will take you to where you want to go. So this is a very positive reading. Now let's see from the Divine Masters card deck what your special message card is. What Divine Master is going to be assisting you this week in the manifestation of your dreams and goals, or assisting you with other situations and circumstances this week. So the first stone of choice was the lapis lazuli. So special message, special guidance for lapis lazuli people. This one's calling my attention. We've got Thoth. with divine magic. Trying to get the glare out of the card there. Thoth and divine magic. Love that. Love divine magic. We had Raziel in a couple of those pendants, right? And he's the archangel of divine magic. It says the teacher awakens. So there's the teacher energy or the guiding energy within you. It awakens, right? You're going to learn something new, have that revelation, have that aha moment. Maybe you are going to be teaching other people or sharing your information, insights, etc. with other people. And it says the student becomes the master. So perhaps in the past, you have been the student, you have been learning. Maybe you were learning from actual teachers or mentors in your life. Maybe this was just you being the student of life, the student of the universe, learning your karmic lessons, learning what you needed to, especially in the year of 2024, having learned those lessons, taken back your power, and now you're taking this and you are becoming the master. You are becoming the teacher. You are becoming this one who's awakened. The third eye is awakened. The crown chakra is awakened. Your ear chakras are awakened. Everything around the head here, even the throat chakra has these, wings of awakening here. So it's these upper chakras that are awakening. Maybe you need to speak your truth about something. Maybe you're getting clairaudient messages. Maybe you're seeing the vision and using your imagination more or through artistic or intuitive endeavors. Maybe you're just receiving those aha moments with the crown chakra, the claircognizance. Thoth, of course, is a divine master. You could also call upon Ascended Master Thoth and ask for some sort of guidance, some sort of message that will assist you in this divine magic venture. Okay, let's put that back in the deck in case somebody else gets it. The second stone of choice is the Aqua Aura. So special message for the week for the Aqua Aura people. This one's calling my attention. Ooh, I hope I say this right. I know I'm going to mess it up. Dijwal cool. And I know somebody out there is going to say, nope, that's not how you say it. Dijal cool. Okay, you can see how it's spelled there. D-J-W-A-L-K-H-U-L. And it says divine mission. So we have another phrase with divine in it. Divine mission. And it says enlightened action, right? Those are those sextiles of opportunities where you have to take an action this week. Enlightened action, make choices from the heart, right? So don't make choices or decisions out of a feeling of lack, a lack mentality, a lack of having abundance or a lack of having what you desire or a lack of feeling like you haven't been able to manifest things. Don't do it like that. Do it from a place of passion, emotional connection, unconditional love, and make those choices from the heart. Does this feel good to me, right? And it could be something as simple as, does it feel good to me to talk to this person? I've talked to this person before. Do they uplift me and inspire me, or do they drain me? And it doesn't mean you have to cut yourself off entirely from this person, but maybe this is, again, something where you limit the interaction with things or circumstances that are draining to you. You want to make decisions from the heart. What makes me feel good? What puts me in a place of joy and happiness and love and excitement and this feeling that I can do anything and that miracles are real and happen every day, because they are real and happen every day, right? And so again, this is also saying that you have to take some enlightened action. It's not going to be just an unfolding of blessings. I mean, it can be an unfolding of blessings, but it also says you have to take some sort of action here. So it's almost like action and then surrender. Take some sort of forward movement, make some forward movement happen, and then trust and have faith. So this is part of your divine mission. Maybe it's part of your divine mission to learn about this, about action and then surrender. Maybe it's your divine mission of what it is that you're working towards, the enlightened action that you're taking. And maybe it's part of your mission to come from a place of the heart a little bit more, or learn how we on this planet that deals with time and space and third dimensional creation at times, even though we're raising our vibration as a planet and as an individual, but we're learning to merge those energies with this more enlightened energy, this higher perspective energy, this higher magical universal energy. And, you know, this really looks like almost a monk to me, so I wouldn't be surprised if Dujual Cool is some sort of an ascended master, divine master, or a monk of some sort. Okay. All right, let's put that back in the deck. And the last stone of choice is the Larimar. So special message for the Larimar pendant, people. Larimar, special message for this week for Larimar. This one's calling my attention. Ooh, Master Hilarion. I love Hilarion. So Master Hilarion is a healer. He's an ascended master who's a healer. It says divine emergence. Now, wait a minute. We have divine in every single one of these cards. I have to look and see. Do all cards have divine something? No, not necessarily. Not at all. Not all of these say divine on them, but all three of our cards today say divine something. This one says divine emergence. So you're emerging. Your divinity is emerging from you. It says, be seen. Let the world know your gifts. Now, Master Hilarion is a healer. He's actually a healer. You can see with that kind of green light, almost like Archangel Raphael is the archangel of healing. Master Hilarion is an ascended master of healing. So it's that green energy again, heart chakra energy, unconditional love for self, for others, the healing of the physical body as well as the emotional body. And, you know, this is saying that he is helping you to heal so that your divine gifts, talents, and abilities emerge, so that you're feeling more confident to show the world who you really are, to share your gifts with the world, whether they be leadership gifts, creative gifts, you know, teacher gifts, you know, whatever your gifts and talents are. And maybe you're not certain what your gifts or talents are, but you do have gifts and talents. And it could be, you know, don't discount like cooking as a gift, sewing as a gift, sharing your light with people in everyday life is a gift. Helping children is a gift. So there's all different kinds of gifts. It doesn't mean that it has to be some grand collective display, right? Everything that we do, everything that we share is through that heart chakra of love and compassion is a gift to humanity. It's a gift to yourself, it's a gift to others, and it's a gift to the collective of humanity because we're all interconnected. And what we do for one, and remember that includes yourself, what we do for ourselves or what we do for the other is going to domino effect out into all of the world. And so you are allowing yourself to divinely emerge through your sacred self, your higher self, and shine your gifts of light out to others. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning into the weekly reading. If you haven't already watched the monthly reading for January, make sure to go onto my YouTube channel under Colleen Lemma and watch the January Intuitive Energy Forecast, complete with everything that we did with the Stone of Choice and special messages, although it has a little bit more to it in the monthly than the weekly does. And thank you for all of you that have supported me throughout the years and that have come on board in 2024 or even beyond that, before that, to support me and whatnot through my Facebook, my Instagram, my meetup page, which is Sacred Soul Empowerment, my website, Sacred Soul Empowerment, my YouTube channel, Colleen Lemma, and all of the offerings that I have to share, both free or love offering or paid. I send you all lots of love and light and many, many blessings until I see you next week. Namaste, everyone.